Alright, now on this 6-inch Batman animated line, they are not afraid to make a full-size vehicle or playset, which is awesome if you have the room to fit it. When you get a playset that's basically this big, and of course we'll show it to you out of the box, like, this thing is massive. So here's like the issue with playsets. How many of you guys have room in your toy room to display this full time? Like, that's what makes it tough. It is cool. I was really looking forward to it. We're going to crack this thing open, see how it looks, and then we're going to see if we can find a spot for it on that shelf. I'm sure I can fit it somewhere, but there's definitely going to be a lot of resituating to get this thing on the shelf. Let's check it out. Okay, so here's this Batcave out of the box, and you see that this thing is massive. Like, you can't even see my little display stand behind it or under it. It's literally hanging off the edge, and the cardboard thing is just crazy big. So I'm thinking, like, it's an awesome playset. I'm not knocking it. I'm not trying to say that it's not. Like, it is pretty cool, but I think you guys could achieve the same thing with kind of just giving us like these desk pieces without this big giant base, which the base is cool, and I'm gonna make it work in here somewhere. It just seems like you could have given us something like really cool for like 50 bucks, and it would be something that actually fits on our shelf. And that big cardboard thing, once again, I'm glad it's in the package. I don't really see that big cardboard thing fitting anywhere. It does look cool. Like, I like it. I'm glad it's in the package, but let's be real here. Like, where is this playset gonna go? Like, cause I gotta do a lot of shuffling, like change a Star Wars shelf or something to find a spot to get this thing to work. On this computer here, it comes with all these really cool stickers that are basically like lick and stick, so you can like reuse them, and they just really suck. Like, they literally fall right off. Like, some of them are like, you can kind of see like they're bubbling up, and then that little, where that white dot is right there, that sticker literally just fell off like right before I turned the camera on. The cool thing is this thing does light up. You basically take this computer over here, it takes 3 AA batteries, you turn it on, and everything lights up pretty good. Let me turn sorry, some of these lights off where you can actually see it lit up. Hold on, 2 more. Okay, so it looks really cool when it's lit up. It's a nice feature. I don't know how often you're going to light it up, but actually it's hard to see. Like, that dot there, it's actually yellow. When you come back a little bit, it actually looks clear. Like, because they got like a white background to it, so like a lot of those colors, and you back it up a little bit, they kind of turn white. And it does come with extra stickers, so like if it says number 17, like you get like a few options for like number 17 or the big drop or whatever, so you can mix that up. I heard that they did make stickers that actually stay on. I guess I gotta call the people that I got it from and try to get those, because these things, I guarantee every single one of these stickers will be on the ground by tomorrow. And that really sucks when you spend 140 bucks on a playset. And that's another thing, 140 bucks for this thing. Like, man, I'm not really seeing 140 bucks here. Yes, the big giant computer is really cool. The chair is really cool. These other computers over here are really cool. Alfred comes with a bunch of cool little accessories. That spoon, you may as well just throw that in the trash, because you know you're going to lose that. Like, that should almost be like glued in that bowl, or I probably should glue it in the bowl before I do lose it. And he comes with this little duster brush thing. On mine, that handle was bent. You can see how it looks like Harry Potter's wand right now, because I heated it up and bent it back. I couldn't get it to go all the way straight. I haven't did a review on this Batgirl yet, so we'll go ahead and check her out and Alfred, and then I'm going to attempt to squeeze this on my shelf. Alfred, the long-awaited Alfred. Like, we've definitely wanted this character for a long time. We're finally getting him. He's I don't know, he's not really that good on mine. Like, he's like not put together very good. The plastic on this one feels cheap, but you see how you see the seam lines on it? Like, you basically got a lot of that going all over this character. So this is probably like the most valuable or hardest to get action figure for this. I'm sure they're going to re-release him in a 3-pack or something down the line, if they even continue this line, because they just dropped that Joker card, so I don't know how much more stuff they're going to drop. So Alfred was a character you're really looking forward to. I mean, he definitely looks like Alfred. The quality of Alfred is not that great. The articulation on this thing, it's really stiff. He feels like he's going to break. It's hard to, it's got like a really funky elbow joint on here. Not real happy with that. He comes with tons of little accessories, and normally they give you all these amazing hands. You kind of see him in the background. And he doesn't really even have hands that hold the stuff that he comes with. It's just like they use generic hands that probably came with a different action figure. And then you have this Batgirl. I've been meaning to do, oh, sorry about that. Been meaning to do a review on her for a while, so I figured let's just go ahead and pull her out. It's basically just another Batman animated. On this one, it kind of sucked. Like, I went to change the hands out. This one was really hard to get back in. I actually had to drill the hole out a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't go. And then when I pulled this other hand off, the peg actually broke inside the arm. Luckily, they give you way too many hands and tons of options. So I changed that. I had to drill that little peg out and put that in there, which is something that you shouldn't have to do when you spend like 24 bucks on an action figure. Like, you kind of expect a little bit more than that. The detail on this thing is great, like always, even the dog hair on her ear. But, I mean, she looks like Batgirl. She's a cool figure. I don't know, man, like, this line, it's one of my favorite lines, and I think Batgirl's great. It just, for the price point, I kind of feel as if you could throw in, like, a really big or cool accessory, something other than a Batarang. Like, I don't really feel as if I got my money's worth on this particular one. Like, you sell me Bane for like the same price, or Killer Croc, and then you got her, and her only accessory is a Batarang. So I'm not really feeling that. I kind of feel like you guys got the best of me. Alright, that's it. Let's put it up on the shelf. Okay, so on this playset, I thought it would fit. It doesn't fit. I definitely have to do some customizing in the toy room, which sucks. So I basically got to take one of these shelves, probably take that top shelf up there and cut a piece out for it can slide all the way back to the back of the wall, because it will actually fit on this middle shelf. That middle shelf is 18. That thing is about 18 inches wide. It's almost 19, kind of depending on where you measure it from. It's also 22 inches wide and 16 inches tall to the top of that computer right there. But if you measure the cardboard, that's actually 19 inches tall. So you need a lot of space for this. So before you make the same mistake I made and buy this and don't even know if it will fit, not like it matters for me because I'm going to make it fit. I have this spot above the door that's been sitting here forever, and I've always wanted to put something there. So I'm thinking that this will be a perfect opportunity for that. So now I just got to go get a piece of glass and a couple more brackets. So the next time I do a video, or at least a Batman animated video, I'll go ahead and put that in there. So I'll go run through the collection real quick because you guys waited this long. Here's the Batwing. You can see that thing like just barely fits in the shelf, but that thing is totally worth it, and I really recommend it. There's a Batmobile, also an amazing vehicle, and I thought the price on that was extremely good. Here's the rest of the animated line, and then if you come over here, you have this Death Star, which this thing, it started out like 200 bucks. I think I got it for like 150. Now it's like 80, 90 bucks. So just for a price comparison, if you can pick this thing up for 100 bucks, it actually fits on your shelf. It does lots of cool stuff. It actually is like a play set. And then you got this thing for 140 bucks, which is also cool. I mean, it's 6-inch scale, which 6-inch scale play sets are almost impossible to come by. I think this might be one of the only ones, just because of the size factor of it. Basically, these stickers keep falling off. So now I got to call the people I bought it from, try to get the new set of stickers. That really sucks. Like when you're looking forward to something and then it just fails right out of the box. Alfred wasn't that great. The play set's big. I don't know. I mean, normally I recommend pretty much every single thing that I buy. This one, make sure you're a really big Batman animated fan, and mostly make sure you have a place to get it. I think the sales were down on this. I think they're down for a reason. I really don't recommend it. I do like it. It's just, I was expecting a little bit more, and the sticker thing just really bummed me out. Either way, there's a video. I have to find a spot for it. Thanks for watching. So instead of cutting one of these shelves down, I went ahead, got another shelf. And so instead of losing shelf space, I actually gained a little. This is where the Batmobile was, and this is the part that kind of sucks. This is kind of like my Batman animated 6-inch shelf, and I either had to cut a shelf down to fit that Batcave over there, or I had to add a shelf. So I went ahead and went with the add a shelf. So it's way up there. It's got a nice big shelf all to itself. Actually looks pretty cool up there. Granted, you can't see it, but I mean, that's just the top shelf life. So I'm going to get up here, show you how I have it set up. And this is only one day after I did the video. And you can see how many stickers are left. So I definitely got to get a hold of somebody and try to get that other sticker sheet. If I can get those things on there and it will actually last. And even up here, I even got room for that big cardboard drop. So I guess, who knows, maybe it worked out. But this is how I have it set up. These are all the stickers in a pile. Just kind of waiting to see how long it takes till those other ones fall off. I don't know, pretty cool setup definitely up here. If you got room for it, get it. If you don't, save your money.